I took my own neighborhood to go into business because we knew the neighborhood and we loved the neighborhood. And I felt it needed something more advanced, more contemporary in fashion.
Everyone thought we were crazy to open on the West Side. And we knew that there were others like ourselves who lived on the West Side and didn't want to have to go down to Macy's or shop in Bloomingdale's, that there would be customers for such a store. And I think our instincts were right.
We built the store in 2 weeks. We just got in like our gang comedies and painted it black and white, and people in the neighborhood helped us make curtains, and it was really like a playhouse.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help! When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me.
Thank you very much. I really couldn't find anything today.
Well, that's all right, dear. Don't feel bad about it. Come again soon.
Oh, thank you.
I always knew I wanted to be a buyer. I was with my mother in Grand Central Station. I was about 7 years old, and I felt the excitement of all these people traveling. And she told me they were buyers. And so I knew from that moment on that I always wanted to be a buyer. There was never any question.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star as dreamers do.
I never really understood what my mother did when I was a child, but I knew she was important because she told me that if she and Elizabeth Taylor were standing in the lobby of 1400 Broadway, she'd get all the attention.
Selma thinks with her eyes, her ears, her mouth, and her hands. And I mean those hands of retailing. To me, she's Manhattan's trump card.
Well, to me, Selma is synonymous with the most forward high fashion in New York, right? She's almost goddess of everything that new she brings in.
Trovo Charivari una boutique molto importante per quello che esprime della moda internazionale. Faccio molti complimenti per questo grande successo.
One of the things I admire so much about Selma is her gutsy, innovative approach to the business. She's the retailer that other retailers watch. The very fact that she moved to the West Side when it was not chic to be on the West Side proves how sure she is of her own instincts. Selma is a leader, not a follower. She's the retailer that other retailers are always looking at. What is Charivari doing? Who have they discovered?
コロンバスアベニューにはシャリバリのように日本の製品を扱う店も多く、また日本人が経営するブティークもたくさんあります。
Hi, Mother. About 6 years ago, when you found me in Paris and gave me the business and education to be your international designer. Every Japanese designer has been appreciating your love, your power, your energy for the clothes.
Selma Weiser, where is the Japanese better than anybody I know. The way she puts herself together, you know, with the drapes and the big bags, she ends up looking cute, you see? And to me, it shows what she has brought to this scene, which is the Japanese designers, and she is probably the most comprehensive retailer I know.
I geared my business towards travel. I mean, we were in business, we started in business in '67, and I think my first buying trip to Europe was in '69. And so I geared the business towards international merchandising, which would involve international travel.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's home from work we go. Just keep on singing all day long. Hi-ho, 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 all 7 in a row. You positively can't go wrong with a hi-ho.
One day, about 20 years ago, I decided that there was a little prematurely, that there was a revival on the West Side. I stopped into this place which looked like a French ready-to-wear establishment, like Sonia Rykiel, which I hadn't seen at that point, I just had read about. Then Charivari began to grow, and the West Side has sort of grown up around you.
Just another clothing store, you say? Not exactly. Like a department store, Charivari carries everything: sportswear, designer wear, menswear. But at Charivari, each department is a store unto itself. In fact, there are 6 Charivaris in New York so far.
The next special award is being given for inspiration in creative retailing. This goes to Selma, Barbara, and John Weiser, the Charivari Workshop.
Applause by one's peers is the ultimate in recognition. We thank all of you. This has been team effort. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We say congratulations.
Congratulations for your monumental achievement. The most difficult and largest city in the world, Selma has become an institution.
I first admired her very much, then I loved her very much. Because I think your mother represents the best of American merchants, to me, are the best in the world.
Selma, we love you, and I'm very proud of the West Side honoring you. It's much deserved.
You are the mother of young, fresh creators. You are very creative in the sense of finding out and brought up of young talent. And also that way I feel always I had to be fresh and young with you. But I think the best thing is, a strong thing I feel is the best creation of yours are Barbara and John.
love you, Selma. Oh, yes, I do. When you're not here.
I mean, I'm a serious person.
This is like an I Love Lucy.
Cut.
Is that